Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for more football context. This is your host, your guy himself, DLG Reppin. Good afternoon from London, England. And from London, England, good morning. Or from London, England, good evening. Wherever you're watching around the world. This is my match preview for the Reppin Vienna v Arsenal game. And I'm going to be picking up, that's our game away in Austria, in Vienna, that is, should I say. So I'm going to be picking my starting 11, what I would personally go with, and my 7 substitutions. And afterwards, I'm going to allow you guys the opportunity to predict the score in that game, because I don't do score predictions. But I will say one thing. I believe we'll win by 2 clear goals. So, yes, ladies, gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Hope all has been well with you football fans all over the world. If you have your own team selection, your own formation, your own 7 substitution, leave it in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up, like button, and remember, please subscribe to my channel. Left, right, and center. Just smash that subscribe button hard and passionately for me. The more this channel grows, the more I can bring you up-to-date football context, plus my preview and reviews of every Arsenal match that I get to see live. Well, that's every Arsenal match I get to see live. So, without further ado, let's get into the starting 11. Before I start talking about the starting 11 and who I want to pick, the formation is a 4-3-3. And in goal, to start us off, I'll give an Arsenal debut, and he's a Europa League debut, to Alex Renarsen. I would like to see how good he is as a number 2, and whether he has the credentials to step up to number 1 in the future. He's a pretty young goalkeeper, Finnish international, and I would like to see him between the 6 tomorrow evening. Right back, I'm going with Cedric Suarez. Well, you don't need me to tell me how defensively superior he is to Hector Bellerin, and offensively much more effective than Hector Bellerin. The guy hasn't got the pace that Bellerin once had, but one thing he has got is loads of experience. He's won a European Championship with his native Portugal, and he knows when to get forward, and he times his run in the right moment, and he knows when to defend. So Cedric Suarez for me. Right, the centre-half pairing. God, we're short of centre-halves. We really are short of centre-halves. But I'm gonna go and finally give William Ceballos his debut. I just don't understand why we paid nearly 30 million for him. Alright, we loaned him throughout last season, should I say. He comes back, and yet he hasn't had a single second, let alone a kick of the ball. For me, he deserves his opportunity. William Ceballos at centre half. Alongside him, because Rob Holding could be out for 3 to 6 weeks. This is a tough one. You know what? If he's available and he's free, I'll start him. Konstantino Mavropanos. Because Socrates and Mustafi are not favourable. You know what? I'm going to go with experience. I'm going to change that. I'm going to take out Mavropanos, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put Lewis in the back 4. I know it's not ideal. We're short of centre halves. He would not have started, but for some reason, the only experience that I have as a centre half pairing for the back 4 is David Luiz. So I'm going to go with David Luiz as my back 4. Oh, that's my centre half in that back four. Left back, I want to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles for this game. This is an attacking formation, and I think this game would suit his style of play. So he goes in at left back. Right, my three in the middle. Why do I do it? I'm going to go with El Nani to sit between the two centre halves and keep an eye out on things. Yeah, for me, on the ball, we know how he is. He does give a lot of sideways and backwards passes, but there's times where it's forgotten that he is capable of playing a key forward pass for me, and I will go with him as my centre half. And off the ball, he works harder than any midfielder that we have at the club, to be fair. And under Arteta, his performances has improved a little bit, if I can be honest. He's not my all-time favourite at the moment. He's not an Arsenal fan's favourite, but he has improved on his performances a little bit. So he gets the nod for me. Alongside him, two midfielders alongside him, I'm going to go with Joe Willock. He's got energy, he's got the legs to run around that pitch. And for me, he does put in an honest shift. And when he's on the ball, he is a good runner of the ball. And he's got the ability to take a player on and he's not afraid to try and beat a man, which I like about him. His end product needs sorting out. So he's got the opportunity to prove to me and the Arsenal manager that he can sustain a first team spot week in, week out. So Willock starts this game. Wow. I'll tell you what, Willian, he starts in the midfield three. He can start in the number 10 role for me. Again, he's as close as we got to a number 10 that we have to Ozil. Ozil has been dropped from the 25-man squad for this competition. That's Europa League and the Premier League, and it's all over for Ozil for me. He's finished. His time's done. As for Willian, he's coming to the business end of his career, but he's got although he's got the experience, we can do with him having a good game, and I think this will work in his favour to build up some confidence after the last Saturday's frustrating defeat against Man City. For me, he's still got a lot of ability, and when he's on song, he is on song. So Willian in the midfield three. Excuse me. Right, the front three. Wow. Oh, they're short of wingers as well. Martinelli's still out, although he says that he's better, which is great news if he is better. I think I'm going to go with Nicolas Pepe to start this game. He hasn't been starting games recently. He's been coming off the substitution bench, but he's got an opportunity to prove to himself and the management that he can sustain a place in the first team on a regular basis. So I'm going to go with him on the right. On the left, I'm going to be going with Bukayo Saka. For the simple fact is, he's been one of our best performers this season, and when called upon, he's put in fighting efforts, and that's what he did against Man City. He was hands down our best performer on that pitch, and for me, he deserves an opportunity to start on that left. In the middle, I'm going to go with Eddie Nketiah. I think Bukayo Saka and Nketiah complement each other really well, and a couple of the goals that Nketiah has scored for Arsenal has come from Bukayo Saka's assist. The one against Everton at the game that I was at when we won 3-2, and the away game against Bournemouth in the Cup when we won 2-1. So I think Bukayo Saka and Nketiah can complement each other. But Nketiah, for his work rate off the ball, he closes down defenders, and he's got goals in him, and he's been scoring goals for the England under 21s. And I would like to see him carry that international under 21 international form and bring it into the Arsenal first team, starting from tomorrow evening or late afternoon, should I say? So Bukayo Saka will start. Bukayo Saka starts on the left. Eddie Nketiah will start in the middle of the front three. He's on top. It's the main striker. Right, the substitution bench. This will be interesting. I would go with Matt Macey. I think he deserves his opportunity at some stage. Even though I've gone with Alex Runarsson, I want to go with Matt Macey, and I think there is a potential. I think from the reports I've heard, there is a lot of potential in his ability. So I'm going to go with him. Right, Mavropanos, yeah, he comes back only onto the bench. I think there is promise in him as well. I haven't heard any reports of such that relates to how well he performed on loan at Nuremberg. However, he should be back at Arsenal and he will make the bench. Right, substitute number 3. I really got to think about the next 5 substitutions. I think I might put a senior player there. Who could it be? Oh, Danny Ceballos. Yeah. Substitution number 3. I mean, yeah, this season he's been alright, I think. And I believe, apart from Man City, I think he's been alright. That Man City game for him was like it passed him by. But the other games, he's been performing quite well. So, Danny Ceballos will start on the bench for me. Substitute number 4. I'm going to go with Reece Nelson. I think he can be... Yeah, I think he can be that impact player that we might have to bring on. I mean, he's a sort of guy that... will thrive in his games, and you know he's still got a lot of we know he's got a lot of promise in him, and I feel that this may be his last season. So if he comes on and he takes his chances and other opportunities, then he may have a future with Arsenal. So we shall see. So he starts as my 4th substitution. Substitute number 5. Yeah, this is a hard one. This is a hard one. Chambers is still injured, with Holding now injured. Mustafi injured. Socrates not favoured. I think he's injured. Oh, this is a horrible situation. Substitute number 5. I'm going to go with the main man, the big man, Merqua. I'm going to save him for the Leicester game because he will start the Leicester game, hands down. He's world class, and if anything doesn't go to plan, he comes on in this game. But a lot longer than frigging 8 minutes, Mikel Arteta. Thomas Partey. Yeah. Thomas Partey. For me, he's done everything he has done in the sport of football. He is everything what a midfielder should be. Powerful, strong, quick, tenacious and great in the tackle. A goal, he scores his goals from long range. He can play a through pass, should I say, and very composed on the ball, and does not panic whatsoever. So for me, he's the guy that I will start off with on the bench. Lacazette goes on the bench as my number 6 substitution. I don't really need to say much about this guy. Well, he does hold the ball up well, and he has got 3 Premier League goals this season. And he's had a decent start to the season. So he goes on my bench. Substitute number 6. Oh. Wow, I've got to really think about this one. I'm going to go with young English defender Matt Smith. I don't know too much about him. I know that he's a centre half, and I believe that he's played in the under 21s, under 23s. But he's one for the future, and that's clear to see. And possibly due to go out on loan at some stage in his Arsenal career. So he gets to 7th place in the bench. So now that I've concluded my formation, which is the 4-3-3, 7 substitutions, starting 11. Yeah, I'm done out here. I'm done for now. I'll be back this evening. I'm going to wrap this up and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. I do apologise for no evening showing yet again. I'm apologising. It's not on, and you deserve a football context from me. All of you around the world, man, woman, youth, and child. If you're football fans, from man, woman, youth, and child point of view, you deserve a football context for an evening, and that's my duty, and that's my passion of doing this. Other than that, I hope you've had a nice day wherever you are. I hope you've had some sunshine wherever you are around the world. Because here in London, England, I can tell you, it's been pouring with rain and very cold. That I know, because I was out working in it. So I wish you all the best, and peace again, love again, and bless again. I'll see you later. Enjoy. Nice.